Jacko, you everywhere, Jacko. Everywhere.
By the way.
yes, city of yes.
Que no entiendo porque mi camarógrafo no quería.
Thank you to the Yes to Housing Coalition. You all heard plenty from me yesterday. Now it's time to hear from all of you. Your voice is critical in support. This proposal is big, it is important, it is game-changing, but it is unquestionably hard. The voices of no are strong, and they are loud. But the good news here is that the council has made its priorities clear through its own fair housing framework about the need to create a little more housing in every neighborhood. But what you saw yesterday, unfortunately too often, was a cascade of defenses of the status quo and too little acknowledgement of the core issue here, that New Yorkers are struggling. More than 50% are rent burdened, rents are too high, and housing is wildly imbalanced in New York City. So, today is a very, very important day for all of us. It is time to say yes to housing. Are you all ready to say yes to housing? Let's get it done. Thank you very much.
What's up? You know the mayor's coming out.
He ain't even here yet.
He's not here. You think he's gonna come to speak though?
He ain't fucking with this shit. He got his usual press conferences and stuff.
How about closing the border? How about closing the border?
Families are living on the sharp edge of homelessness. Now, I've been hearing a little rhetoric the last few days. Some of the opposing factions to this plan have questioned whether we are in a housing crisis. What I would say to those individuals is, why don't you go ask the 33,000 children who woke up in homeless shelters this morning if we're in a homeless crisis? That should sicken us, and it should inspire us to act, because no child should spend a single night in a homeless shelter. No working person working full-time job should be in a homeless shelter today. But thousands of our neighbors face just that. The impacts of this crisis are so deeply complex. But our way out of this crisis is simple. It's called building our way out of the housing crisis. I've also heard some of those opposing factors say, well, we don't have a housing crisis, we have an affordable housing crisis. Make it make sense. The math is not math. It's called supply and demand. And if you don't have enough supply and you have pent-up demand, housing prices only go up. So we must supply our neighborhoods across all 5 boroughs with more houses. And that's exactly what we're doing in Queens with the historic affordable housing projects like Willets Point, the largest affordable housing development to be built in the city in 40 years. Safar Rockaway, something I worked with our deputy mayor on. And of course, Queens is leading the city in housing development for the last 3 years. But let me say this, that's not nearly enough. We need to build a little more housing in every single community in our city. Saturday night,
So here we have 32BJ, HTC, Hotel Trade Council, nonprofit after nonprofit. I saw Jacko from Open Plans. I saw people from Riders Alliance. Hijacking our city.
But this is the city. Where's our signs and all that stuff?
I am sick and tired of being told there's no housing shortage in New York City. Tell that to the 100,000 people who were in homeless shelters last night. Tell that to the countless families who are living doubled and tripled up in apartments because they can't afford a place of their own. Tell that to young people who have almost no hope of ever affording a place of their own in the neighborhood they grew up in, and maybe not even in the city they grew up in. Hell yes, we have a housing shortage, and this has been disastrous for tenants. It has been disastrous for all of us. The only people this is good for are landlords, because they are able to jack up the rents to astronomical levels while tenants bid each other out on the few apartments that are open. We desperately need to build more housing in New York City. We desperately need this in every neighborhood. We desperately need the 100,000 units that City of Yes would unleash, including here in Manhattan. We cannot pass up this opportunity. Universal affordability preference would mean that buildings that might not be built in Manhattan or might be built with zero affordability would instead have at least 20% of their units affordable. Allowing for conversions of vacant office buildings in Manhattan would unleash the creation of thousands of apartments. Lifting parking mandates would mean that buildings going up on top of a subway would have more of the apartments that we desperately need. Yes, this is all politically tough. Any zoning resolution that's once in a generation is going to be politically tough. But we cannot let this opportunity slip by. We must seize this opportunity to deliver for the people of the city. And this coalition is not walking away. We're going to fight to build this housing. We're going to fight to pass City of Yes for homeless families, for young people, for everyone in this city who needs a place to live. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to build 100,000 units of housing? Are you ready to pass City of Yes? Still there. Yes, yes, City of Yes. 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 All right. Thank you to our borough presidents. We really appreciate having your support. It's been critical so far. Now I'm going to call to the podium City Council Member Lincoln Ressler. Thank you so much. I don't often get invited to Eric Adams press conferences, but it is good to be with the Adams administration today and a tremendous coalition of advocates for housing. Can we give this incredible crowd a big round of applause? Commend our City Planning Commission Chair, Dan Garodnick, for doing an amazing job yesterday at the hearing, and it is always good to stand next to the First Deputy Mayor, Maria Torres Springer. Thank you both for your service. So I am proud to support City of Yes. Quite simply, we need more housing in New York City. In District 33, we've been leading the way. Over the last 15 years, there have been more new housing starts in our council district than any other district in the city of New York. And we should be building housing in District 33. We're a transit-rich community with over 20 train stops. But it can't just be District 33. We need to build more housing in every single community, in every single council district. And so I'm proud to say yes to housing, yes to affordability, yes to ending parking mandates. We can do so much better. And the City of Yes is a step in the right direction. I don't want to overstate what we're accomplishing. We're talking about, on a maximum level, 100,000 units of housing over the next 15 years. If you break that down, for every council member in New York City, that's 131 units of housing in their council district each year. That's just a little bit of housing, right? I've got 15 developments in my district that are under construction today that are bigger than 131 units of housing. So every single district can do a little bit more. This is a step in the right direction. It can't just be about supply. And so this city council is fighting and pushing to ensure that the City of Yes proposal is adopted with deep investments in affordable housing. We need to make sure that we're generating housing at the levels that New Yorkers can afford. In my district, 1 in 3 New Yorkers spends the majority of their income on rent. But if you go up to a district like Purina Sanchez in the West Bronx, a majority of New Yorkers are spending a majority of their income on rent. And adding a little bit of supply will help, but we need much deeper investments in truly affordable housing that people can afford, that working class New Yorkers, that black and brown New Yorkers can afford to continue to call New York City home. And so this is going to be hard. There's a lot of persuasion that still needs to happen, but I'm really confident that with this amazing coalition standing behind us, we are going to deliver a majority of the City Council in support of City of Yes, because we need more housing in New York City. Thank you to Councilor Ressler. Having his support has been critical. We really appreciate it. All right, now we're going to turn to some of our partners in labor, calling to the podium. Secretary Treasurer of 32BJ, John Santos.
32BJ. We don't play. So good morning, everyone. My name is John Santos, and I'm the Secretary Treasurer of Local 32BJ, and I am honored to stand here with you all today as we say yes to City of Yes, and yes to more housing and job opportunities for New Yorkers. Working New Yorkers like the 90,000 32BJ members we represent in the city are facing housing crisis. Home ownership is increasingly out of reach, even for New Yorkers with good union jobs and steady paychecks. More than half of New York City renters, including many 32BJ members, are paying more than 30% of their income on rent. And there are simply not enough rental apartments available. We hear it from our members all the time, raising housing costs, chip away at their hard-earned earnings, making it harder to build wealth and pushing too many New Yorkers to move out of New York. That's why 32BJ is supporting City of Yes. City of Yes rises to meet the urgency of the housing crisis. It will create housing options for working people at every stage of life. For New York to remain a city where working people can live and not only survive but thrive, we must address our housing crisis. Yes to City of Yes. We'll create a little more housing in each and every neighborhood. We'll add an essential 108,000 new homes over the next 15 years. City of Yes will also create jobs and boost our local economy. We owe it to workers to keep our city running, to create housing opportunities of all kinds. We owe it to our fellow New Yorkers who are spending entire paychecks on rent. We owe it to longtime New Yorkers struggling to stay in the city where they grew up. 32BJ thinks big and big on challenges. City of Yes is a big solution or a big problem. City of Yes is a big solution to big problems, and it's precisely what our city needs and fixes our housing crisis. Thank you all.
Thank you, 32BJ. All right, now we're going to call to the podium another longtime supporter of affordable housing, Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso.
Brooklyn's in the house? This is a crisis-level moment, and it must be met with crisis-level responses. And that's what we're talking about here. It's a beginning to a crisis-level reaction to the affordability crisis that we have in our city. It is also about making sure that every single neighborhood does its part. Williamsburg, Greenpoint, Bushwick, and East New York have built most of the housing in Brooklyn. Just those 4 communities. These other communities in Brooklyn have done close to nothing. We have some neighborhoods that haven't built one affordable housing unit since 1968. And it's just not acceptable. We can't allow for poor black and brown communities to bear the burden of getting us out of this hole, while other communities in the south of Brooklyn do absolutely nothing. This is about equity. This is about having a conversation where we all help each other get out of this hole. All of New York. Not just one neighborhood, not just one borough, but all of us. And that's why I'm here today, supporting the City of Yes, especially you. Thank you so much.
It's also been critical to have support from labor. So I just want to right now acknowledge our partners in hotel trades. All right, now I'm going to call the podium some of our partners in housing advocacy. First, President and CEO of RPA, Tom Wright. All right.
I'm excited to stand here today and express Regional Plan Association's wholehearted support for City of Yes for housing opportunity, along with so many of our friends, allies, and decision makers who've come together to address New York's severe housing crisis. Across the region, we are short over 500,000 units, a number that will grow to nearly 1 million if we don't find a way to build more housing at scale. Zoning for housing opportunity will help us finally start making changes to how we build and grow so that we can chip away at this tremendous challenge. And it does so while delivering significant benefits for working people and our economy. Over the course of 15 years, City of Yes has the potential to generate hundreds of thousands of jobs and over $80 billion in economic activity. More than half the jobs we estimate would result from more middle-density housing throughout the city, which would be a huge benefit for smaller firms, especially MWBEs and nonprofits. If the Universal Affordability Preference Program had been in place since 2014, an extra 20,000 income-restricted affordable units could have been created. And under City of Yes, the land area where inclusionary zoning applies will increase by over 5 times, from 6,600 acres to 37,000 acres. This will enable and incentivize many more locations and neighborhoods to build income-restricted, affordable homes, creating housing that would be permanently affordable to households earning 60% of the AMI. So in the days and weeks to come, we look forward to being a resource and working to ensure the goals and objectives of this proposal remain intact, and we get this passed with the resounding City of Yes!
Next to the podium, one of New York City's top advocates for housing, for homelessness. You know him as the homeless hero, Shams Barrett.
Today, we stand at a crossroads with the most significant housing initiative in nearly 50 years.
City of bullshit. Here we got Antonio Reynoso, Brooklyn Borough President, trying to sell the City of Yes and the bullshit to the people. Don't touch me, brother. Don't touch me. City of Yes is bullshit, Reynoso. It's bullshit. Mierda lo que es. Son mierda. Son mierda. Son mierda. Son mierda para que lo sepa. Bullshit. Bullshit is what it is. Sorry, but it had to be done. It had to be said. Sorry. I don't always gotta yell. Dirty unions. That's what they are. Dirty unions. Sanchez, say no. Say no to the City of Yes. Say no. We're against that shit. I'm from the Bronx, Sanchez. Sanchez, I'm from the Bronx. Arrest that guy with the shades right there. See the guy with the grab him. Guy with the shades and the DA. This is Mark Levin. There's a rat right there. It's a rat with glasses.
Because I'm like all the way in the back, bro.
Or the association, or what's that? Resend me info. We get so many I believe you're in help with
They go the lobbyists. They brought the lobbyists out. They brought the money out. We, Levin, you brought out the money, right? The lobbyists. You brought out the lobbyists, you rat. You're a filthy rat. That's what you are. You know that, right? You're selling out our city. You goddamn socialists. Taking it easy. I'm going easy. I'm going easy on them. They brought out the lobbyists. This is the money. This is the money. Look how they look. You see, say money, they look right away.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm loving the energy and
Don't sell out the Bronx. Don't sell out the Bronx. We're from the Bronx. Don't sell out the Bronx.
We're not selling anyone out.
Don't sell out the Bronx.
Everybody's gonna get what they want, what they need.
It's bullshit. That is bullshit.
So listen.
That is bullshit. It's bullshit. These are the lobbyists. These ain't groups. These are non-profits lobbyists. Money. Council member, we was born in the Bronx, both of us.
period. I always talk about the housing crisis and the solutions to it, like putting on your clothes in the morning. You don't put on your shoes and walk out your door. That would be problematic. And so, with the City of Yes proposal, we have a component of the solution to the housing crisis, which is increasing
Bullshit.
supply.
That's
Now,
bullshit.
I'm standing with this coalition.
Bullshit. They bring out the lobbyists. That's what they do. These are lobbyists. These are not groups. These are lobbyists, non-profits. These are non-profits. You shush. These It's America, brother. It's America. Freedom of speech. You forgot about that, right? Forgot about that. Sounds like it.
It is increasing supply. But there are gaps in the proposal.
Now, we're calling out bullshit when we see it. I'm a native New Yorker. I know bullshit when I see it. All right? 54 years old. I see bullshit. I know it.
Neighborhood infrastructure. These are the
You're gonna, he's talking to me. Me está hablando, me está hablando. Me está hablando.
to hear from members of the public so that they can align us and help us to understand exactly where
Freedom of speech is for everybody, bro. It's for everybody. Para todo el mundo. Para todo el mundo.
crime is a part of the solution. And so I will continue working behind the scenes, front of the scenes,
Speak, but if
in
you
all of
interrupt
the
it, you know we
scenes,
gotta take you out,
because
you know.
there is nothing more important than quality
Tell me when.
housing for all New Yorkers.
they're done, you
in
can say what
every
you gotta say, but if you
neighborhood.
interrupt,
Housing
we'll take
is
you out.
opportunity, and housing is a human right. Thank you.
Bullshit! Bullshit! That's what it is.
All right, that concludes our program. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you to our advocates.
Lobbyists! This is lobbyists. That's what it is.
What group are you
You
with?
selling out our city.
What group are you with?
I'm the group of New Yorkers.
I know what.
I'm a New Yorker.
Me too.
I'm a native New Yorker.
So a lot.
You guys are, this is money. This is money.
Yeah, it's money for housing.
No, it's not. You're a lobbyist. These are all lobbyists.
We're trying to build housing.
Lobbyists. 32 BJ is a bullshit union. So it's HTC. Morocco's full of shit. We know Morocco.
What kind of work
We
do
know
you do?
Morocco. Full of shit.
What kind of work do you do?
We know who these people are. What are you, the head lobbyists? No venda el Bronx, council member Sánchez. No venda el Bronx, Sánchez. Sánchez. Yo nací en el Bronx como tú. Lobbyists! That's what you are! Nothing but lobbyists! You goddamn lobbyists! You don't even know this city! Lobbyists! Lobbyists!
What do you do for employment?
Lobbyists!
What's your job?
Why do you care? Why do you care?
I'm not a lobbyist.
Why do you care? Yes, you are. You was born here in this city? You from here?
No.
You was born here?
No.
How long you been here?
10 years.
10 years, and you're already selling out the city. You don't
how
even
long
know.
have you
You don't
been
even. 54 years. I was born here. You don't even know this city.
You have an apartment?
Thanks to people like you, no. You're selling our city out. That's what you're doing. People like you selling our city out. You got that smirk on your
Why don't
face.
you want housing?
It's not about housing. This is lobbyists. You're getting paid to be here.
Dude, that's a pass.
This is a lobbyist. That union, 32BJ, is a bullshit union.
Okay.
It's a bullshit union. Their members come to me all the time complaining. They don't help their members. They don't help their members. The city council is full of blacks, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. They don't do shit for our people. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The council is full of blacks, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Asians. They don't do shit for our city.
They're doing a lot.
They don't do shit.
They're doing a lot.
They don't do shit. I know this city. They're not doing shit. They're selling out our city. That's what they're doing. The non-profits. They give money to the non-profits, and we know it. It's all over. Everybody knows it. You can research it. Remember that. Remember that. The council is full of blacks, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Asians, and they don't do shit for our people. They blame the white man. All right? They blame white supremacy. They gaslight us with bullshit. That's what they do. You're not going to bullshit me. They finished. They finished. They finished. They finished. Nah, I'm gonna raise my voice. Look at how many of them. No. We start swinging. Then you get us out. I'm not swinging, but I'm not swinging. I'm not gonna swing, bro. You never seen me swing before.
I got you.
But don't censor me. So let them hit me then. Let them hit me. Let them. That'll be great. That'll be great. These are lobbyists, brother. These are lobbyists. All of them. Most of them.
Real people, right? You're actually.
I'm a native New Yorker. I was born here.
Me too.
I see bullshit.
I agree, but
They're talking about parking over people. That's the biggest crock of shit.
I know.
That's the biggest crock of shit. And then we got media that don't do their job. 41. They don't cover shit. They don't do nothing.
Here's my question.
You don't cover nothing. You don't cover nothing, Papo. No. Yeah. Sí, pero una compañía sucia. So what? So fucking what? Lo que tú haces es peor. What you do is worse. No, I'm relaxed. Son nuestra gente que están jodiendo. Gente como tú. Cállate la boca. Ve, hazlo aquí. You see? He's threatening me already. See, tough guy, you see? Threatening me. Hazlo ahora. Mamá huevo lo que tú eres. Pariguayo. Tócame. Pariguayo lo que tú eres.
But housing crisis.
Just shut up. Do your job and shut up. There's plenty of empty apartments. People are buying up the apartments.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
That's right. And they're holding them empty.
You don't know. You lost.
Good cause eviction stuff. It's making it impossible.
People buy apartments like if it's stock.
I know.
And it sits there, and it sits there, and it sits there.
I know. All of Brooklyn is like that.
They got more empty apartments than they have homeless people.
I know. Then why are they want to build new when we already have?
It's not going to be affordable. It's not going to be affordable. $3,000 rent is not affordable.
Of course not.
$2,000 rent is not affordable.
Crisis. Instead, it's a constituency crisis. You know what? That's what we should be.
How about closing the border? Is that insanity?
It seems like a logical thing to do. Close the border. You don't got a country if you don't have a border.
There you go. We agree on something. You heard that?
No,
He said if we don't have borders, we don't have a country.
Exactly. I'm not.
Common sense. But that's common sense. You don't have to be on nobody's side to understand that.
This is common sense. But this is a one-party state city.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One party runs this city.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the socialist, the city.
Yeah,
The city,
exactly.
the state is red.
Yeah, but the state is getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, but the state is red.
People are leaving to.
Well, they're leaving from New York too, though.
Yeah, but New York City, but the poorer comes, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look who's here.
That's their constituency.
Yeah. Oh! Look at here! The mayor wannabe! The mayor wannabe. You're not going to be mayor, Lander. You're not going to be mayor by selling out our city. Huh? And you're screwing the drivers, Lander. I know you can hear me, Lander. I know. Don't take a picture. It's going to break your camera. Lander, you're a filthy rat. Lander, you are a filthy rat and you're selling out our city. You're selling out our city. You don't listen to the people. You don't listen to the people, Lander. You screwed the drivers with your bills. Your bills, you screwed the drivers with your bills. Your intro, $8.90. Get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm getting my face. Lander, you're a filthy rat and you're not going to be mayor. You're not going to be mayor. Get that through your head. You will not be mayor. He earned it. Huh? What about Thrive NYC? Why you don't research that? Why you don't, huh? Why you don't investigate that? Investigate that. You can film. It's a free country. Film that rat right there, right in front of you. You got a rat right there. Filthy rat! Lander, you a dirty, filthy rat! You selling out this city! The Fifth Avenue Committee. This guy loved nonprofits. Loved nonprofits. He was, yes, from Pratt. There you go. He's from Pratt.
Believe me, I know this guy.
Yeah. And the Fifth Avenue Committee.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
He's been paid.
What?
Are you willing to
Willing to what?
mention what you just mentioned at a future Queens Liberty employee meeting? You can state for the record what he did and didn't do.
This guy's a filthy rat, bro. We call him out publicly. People don't want to hear it. We testify. We go to city council. We testify. That's what we do it. Bradford! Bradford, you filthy rat! You know you work for a rat, brother? You work for a dirty rat. I hope you know that. Not only is he dirty, he's also filthy. I'm a driver. This guy drafted bills to screw the app workers. I don't care about that. Lander, you're not going to be mayor. You're not going to be mayor. You don't know how to listen to the people. Huh? You only listen to the bootlickers. That's who you listen to, Lander. Like you're doing right now, the bootlickers. Say no to the city of yes! Say no to the city of yes! Say no to the city of yes! We got the lobbyists over here. We got the lobbyists. They got to get locked up. Don't be a lobbyist. Don't be a bootlicker. Defend your city. Don't sell it out. Bradford, Lander, a filthy rat. You ever see a rat in a suit? You ever see a rat in a suit? Right over there. Look, that's a rat in a suit. Right there. Lander. Bradford, his name is Bradford. Brad for short. They had all the lobbyists. All the lobbyists came out. The money. You say money, se le paran el culo. Se paran. Filthy rat, Lander. Filthy rat, that's what you are. The Fifth Avenue Committee. Huh? Pratt. How about that? You're not going to be mayor. You could throw the cheap shots at Adams. You're not going to be mayor. If anything, you're going to be his cellmate. You're going to be his cellmate. That's what you're going to be. He's going to be Adam's cellmate. That's what he's going to be.